Hello Sagittarius, thank you for joining us. This is Rosemary coming to you from Ansara Angels. This Angelscope is for both Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Moon. These are your October 2014 angel answers from your Sagittarius angel Adnachiel, who resides over mutable fire. Sagittarius leaves September behind in flaming. What is all of this about? It's a little odd. While pulling in the intense energies of the hunter's moon, that's what it is, on the 8th of the month of October. This is the season for playing Marco Polo with your prey and taking what you want from the game that is life. Of course, if you're a veggie, your prey might be more easily cowed, although more bothersome and obstinate to cultivate. The Archer's looking at 2 eclipses this month, a total lunar eclipse on the 8th and a partial solar eclipse on the 23rd of October. With all this celestial activity going on this month, this is going to be a time of calm moments interrupted by scandalous times, best managed in a similar fashion to how one would navigate an unruly ship on a stormy sea. Remember, the method used by nature is to build up and then break down, as seen in any expansion, peak, and contraction aspect of this third dimensional existence we call our world. Conversely, the spiritual aspects of the outer planet of Neptune and the planetoid Pluto do just the opposite to your deeper issues and more sublime desires. These planets will first corrupt Sagittarius and then build up your body of light, and thus accept the Mercury going retrograde influences on the 21st of October, causing emotional consternation at a time the Archer usually feels peaceful. This is where the planetoid Pluto is going to build a slippery slope towards facing nightmares that are the real power behind attracting goals that, up till now, escape you, Sagittarius. The most difficult and stubborn situations in the galaxy may not bring you what you think you want, but they are bringing you what you find attainable. Addictions to whatever you are habitually utilizing for calm and joyful moments will rear their tempting heads this month and be all around you. People pleasers will be the worst people ever, agreeing to almost anything slip past their left brain and affix securely to their right hemisphere. Be very purposeful, however, Sagittarius. Some people are secretly left-handed, and this may cost you some trouble in manufacturing your own reality and creating people in your fancy. You must figure out if the person you wish to influence is right or left-handed from birth, and not a product of forced right-handed education, as is the case much of the time and more often than not. Love matters, everybody's favorite, and new friendships become completely impossible with the people you care about, the most firming up the walls of their personal boundaries in October due to the aforementioned lunar and solar eclipse combination presented this month, Sagittarius. So in other words, the people, what Adnachiel is trying to say is the people that you care about the most are going to be fortifying their walls even more. That, like, the people closest to you will wall themselves up more and more and more securely. That will even happen within you. One part of yourself will wall up another part of yourself so that you cannot, the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing, kind of thing. So just try to make sure there's a little bit of wiggle room within yourself, and then others will be more amenable to your suggestions. Okay. So, that's from the 2 eclipses. You may find the usual comfortable consolation and discipline from your Taurus buddies more harmonious, even profoundly charitable in October. The planet Jupiter will fool the Archer, still reeling from the first house sextile influences between Chiron and more substantial bodies. Air signs are sure to be vivacious in their protective aspects and care for you and other fire sign friends. The Archer will do well to respond to the overprotective nature of others with a newfound seasonal flirtation focused upon the elementals, Menahunis, and the leprechauns that cause Sagittarius great comfort this month. Magic is afoot for the next 4 months anyway, so don't doubt the power of mutable earth over your own mutable fire nature, Sagittarius, because it is the coolness of Virgo that slows the sometimes all too chaotic thoughts of the forest fire of the Archer, that you often must endure in emotional friendships or romantic relationships. There is quite a lot of volatility due to the eclipses and the aforementioned solar and lunar eclipses and Hunter's moon. The Archer will do well to be careful of tempers this month, both your temper and the temper of those you consider your personal projects. October is a month of great expectation for the Archer when it comes to love interest, if only you take your time and see the wheel of fortune spinning and weaving the tapestry of your life into a destiny landscape by your intentions of solid winnings and fun foundations rather than any form of danger or mischief aimed at you anyway. People do trust you, of course. So go ahead and play the game of life, letting the chips fall where they may. And for goodness sake, Sagittarius, allow people who are just involved in friendship with you for the fun of it to enjoy your good humor. Allow your family, friends, and lovers or spouses to give to you as you have given to them, and resist the temptation to push affection away due to the proclivity of the human ego to always want to deflect any light that shines upon it for fear of some exposure that has no basis in fact or reality. If you are not interested in the mundane aspects of life this month, Sagittarius, others will attend to those annoying details for you, especially your earth sign and air sign comrades. Any and all discrepancies in human astrology and in their astrological relationships are easily corrected when one realizes that the ego is the fly in the proverbial ointment, the mistake in God's mathematics, and the root cause of all evil. Money is not evil. Our egos are evil, and money is just a reflection and a tool thereof, if you catch my drift. When it comes to romance, you have that pretty much sealed up, and you have it developed, and you've got all the strength you require this month. So again, let sleeping dogs lie and properly attend to your primary relationship because you have one. Money matters prove to be so secure and locked up in October that Sagittarius experiences a hard time convincing others to release funds that are most likely needed for fun getaways and activities. Fear not, Sagittarius. Those who care the most for the Archer have done well, saving up for a rainy day, for the cold winters ahead as well. They say everything happens for a reason, and they are right. There's lots to be grateful for, and the Archer has done exceptionally well in the financial theater of life. Good. That's good for you. A woman or a man's home is his or her castle, so they say. So you must celebrate, decorate, and enjoy the season of Halloween this month, Sagittarius, for this is the time when the solar disk retreats back into the womb via the tomb, so that at Christmas time, he can be resurrected or reborn again in a better world, in the world to come. Not to pick on your Aquarius and Libra friends and family, Sagittarius, but they may feel a need to challenge you regarding your possessions and your status in October, simply due to a need to qualify things that seem out of place or out of sorts. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn will be securing their treasures deep in safe places, hidden for a future time when the need arises for generations to come. They are planning 7 generations ahead at this time. So this is not an indication that they don't want to bestow blessings upon you. On the contrary, they want to store up treasure in their coffers to solidify and have something with which to give at important occasions and events in preparation for any unexpected events or needs that may arise. The saying goes that it's better to be lucky than to be smart. But a little bit of both is always the best approach. The saying goes that it's better to pay extra close attention and lend an extra ear to what your Gemini friends and acquaintances have to say when it comes to your financial matters in October, Sagittarius. Again, be advised that your air sign helpers are bringing the sword of justice to bear on those who would squander important capital, possessions, or assets. Very serious. Health matters produce the caveat of too much caution in October, brought about by overly sensationalizing of world events. Resist the voices of those who would attempt to create an imbalance with an overabundance of bad or dreary news or opinions. We all know that good news does not sell, and bad news is the candy that feeds the great unwashed masses. In actuality, all is well, and everything is in its place, and God is sitting upon his throne in heaven. It's the great white throne judgment. The archer's penchant for entertainment will be well satisfied if only you allow the ploys of the grand architect of the universe to do just that, to entertain you, rather than allowing the deliverers of sad news to sully the otherwise joyful time in your life. All is as it always has been, for there is nothing new under the sun. This month will be best expressed with the archer's expertise in various tinctures, concoctions, and formulas you may try, be they of an allopathic or homeopathic nature. This is an area where you have learned much, and others will require your assistance, especially Libra the Scales and Capricorn the Goat. There are many ancient remedies that have been forgotten or abandoned in favor of modern healing techniques that are both expensive and time-intensive. Of course, the more ancient healing methods are time-intensive as well, but require a more do-it-yourself approach instead of having someone else fix things that seemingly have gone awry. Thankfully, much of modern medicine stands on the back of eons of discovery, bringing much easing to the suffering of many. The thing is to not overdo anything, obviously. If you are not sure about a certain course of action, simply do nothing. Because if you are not certain, it's not for you. The archer will find that the entire month of October is quite spooky, but loads of fun as a result of trying new things, just like Mom used to tell you to do. Enjoy the special treats of the Halloween season this month for your health, vitality, vim, and vigor. Be wise, be well, be all you are meant to be, Sagittarius. Your divine tone of I perceive knows all and sees all in October, with secrets revealing themselves. Thank you for joining us, Sagittarius, and join us again next month.